Well, hi everyone, and welcome to Community Journal. Paul is off today, so Eileen and I will attempt to hold down the fort here.
We'll do the best we can.
Yes, actually, we have a short show this week, and we're really in the, what do they call these? The dog days of summer, I suppose. Yeah.
Yes.
And the weather sort of indicates that. We're sort of the same weather every day. We've had an awful lot of fog and a lot of cloudiness and not a lot of rain in parts of the Cape. Parts of the Cape have had a lot of rain, so it's really been rather strange weather pattern this summer, but you know, nothing we can do about that.
We'll take it over snow any day.
Oh, that's for sure. We don't want to mention that word.
There you
That's
go.
for sure.
Yes, it is a four-letter word.
You got that right, Eileen. But you know, it's I can't believe we're pretty much halfway through August. It's you know, it's incredible how time flies. That's
Yes,
for sure.
this summer especially.
Yeah, it really has. A lot of people out there. And, you know, every week I get on my soapbox. But
You
this
do.
week, I have to say, we actually saw several people on the bike trail get off their bikes and walk across the intersections. And we want to thank those people, whoever you might be, for following the rule and practicing safety. That is so important, and we thank you for doing that. We know it is a little bit inconvenient, but boy, is it practicing safety.
Yes, it is. And thank you for listening.
And thank you for listening. They might not have listened.
No,
They
no,
might not have listened.
Just have read the sign.
They might have read the sign.
It says, stop, get off your bike.
But no, thank you for doing that. And again, we really mean that it is a safety issue, and thank you for those that are practicing it. So keep up the good work out there.
Yes, absolutely.
Very good. Our first piece this week, we're going to check in with Ann Carpenter at the library to keep us up to date with what's going on for the kids at the library. Let's take a look.
I'm Ann Carpenter with the Youth Services Librarian at the Brooks Free Library, here to talk to you about some of the great programs we have coming up. On Thursday, August 10th, we have Pitter Patter Puppets coming at 2:30. This is a great program put on by Mary Wilson. She comes in with all of her different puppets and puts on a great show that is perfect for toddlers, preschoolers, and early elementary school students. It's a lot of fun and very funny as well, and also highly interactive. And that's going to be at 2:30 on August 10th. As with all of our big programs, we will start handing out tickets half an hour before the show. The tickets are free, as are all of the programs that we have at the library. On Friday, August 11th, every Friday we have a different craft program, and this week's craft program is the ubiquitous program that all of the kids want to do, which is slime. So we're going to be making slime with the kids, which is always a lot of fun. It's gooey, it's messy, it's something that you want to do not in your house, which is why it's great that you can go and do it at the library. On Monday at 2:30 on the 14th, we have our middle school and high school craft program, which is for children entering grades 5 and above. And they're going to be making some googly-eyed pens. So we'll be able to take a regular pen and transform it into like a little monster wiggling around on the top of it, which is going to be kind of fun. And that's at 2:30. On Tuesday, the 15th, at 2:30 again, we're going to be having a STEAM fair. And this is going to be a lot of fun. Its primary target age is preschoolers through grade 3, but everybody is welcome. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up a whole variety of stations, and each station will be a different STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math station for the kids to come in. It is incredibly hands-on. It is lots of doing and making and touching and very, very interactive. So if you have a student or a child that sounds like they would be interested in that, definitely swing on by. And that's going to start at 2:30 on Tuesday the 15th. On Wednesday the 16th, we're going to have our last Build It Challenge. So all summer long, we have been giving kids a variety of materials and asking them to build something specific. And this week, sort of as a culmination of the whole summer, for an extra fun, we're going to do my personal favorite Build It Challenge, which is the classic egg drop. So we'll give every child a chicken egg and a essentially empty out our craft closet of all of the materials we have left, and we can see if they can build something. So when I throw it off the top of the ladder, can it hit the ground without cracking? That one is a lot of fun for adults as well as for children, because it's a lot of fun to watch. And that is, again, August 16th, Wednesday at 2:30. On Thursday, August 17th, we're going to have Creature Teachers. It's an animal program. They come in with some live animals to present to everyone. It's an educational program and also live animals. Who doesn't love animals? And that's at 2:30. Again, we'll start handing out tickets half an hour before the show begins. And then our last special program for the summer is going to be our Crafty Friday at 2:30 on August 18th. We're going to be making ice cream in a baggie. It's a great way to make ice cream. You put all the ingredients in and you just shake the baggie for a few minutes, and voila, you end up with a nice cold tasty treat. If you have a preschooler or a younger child, you can also come to any of our programs, because all ages are welcome, but the preschool specific programs we have. On Mondays we have Creative Movement at 10:30. On Tuesdays we have Mother Goose on the Loose at 10:30, and on Fridays we have Story Time at 10:30. And you can find more information about any of these programs on our website at www.brooksfreelibrary.org. And then, of course, the summer reading program is continuing on and will continue until school starts. So there's still a couple weeks left of the summer reading program, even if some of our special library programs are coming to an end. The reading program will keep going until school starts. And that program allows any student who reads for 2.5 hours to come in and get a free book and a prize. And they can do that as many times as they want. So if they want to come in every day with a new 2.5 hours, or multiple times a day even, then they're certainly welcome to. And we're very much looking forward to seeing you at the library.
I would love to be a kid growing up in this town going to Ann's programs at that library.
I know, it sounds like continual fun over
Oh
there.
my goodness, she's so creative,
Yes.
and they have an awful lot of fun over there.
Yes, they do.
Great summer programs, and you know, if you have a grandchild or your own child, you know, take advantage of it, because Ann does a lot of great work, as do the whole staff over there. But
They put a lot of thinking and time into it.
they sure do.
Preparation,
They
yeah.
sure do. Eileen, you've got a special announcement there. I know you did it last week, but I think it's worth repeating.
Yes, I believe it is. Thank you, Jack. Well, you know, Jack, there's a volunteer program going on this summer at the Family Pantry of Cape Cod, and I think the general public should know about it. Listen to this story, folks. 6 young girls who come to Cape Cod for summer vacation every year set up a craft program for young clients, young children of clients of the Family Pantry of Cape Cod on Thursday afternoons from noon to 2 p.m. While their parents shop, the children have fun creating. The girls providing the sessions are sisters of 2 different families who have summer homes next to each other. Sophia, Susanna, and Nora, I believe it's Sweetie, joined Bryn, Fiona, and Maeve Garrity, and they started planning this program back in January. The girls raise money for the craft supplies by selling jewelry they make on Wednesday nights at the Port Summer Nights Music Strolls in Harwich Port, in front of Cape Cod Associates Real Estate Office. They also sell the jewelry at Wolfie's Bakery in Dennisport on weekends, and they had a table at the Chatham Art Fair. This past week, the children of clients were able to make a holiday card, among other crafts. This card is a contest that at the end of the summer, 1 card will be chosen to be reproduced and sold over the holidays at Second Glance, the pantry's thrift shop in West Harwich. All proceeds will be donated to the pantry. I think that's amazing.
It
I
really is.
do.
That's an incredible effort.
Yes,
and,
it is.
Great, very creative.
Yes,
Yeah.
creative, and they're helping others, and
Yeah.
I think that's great. But anyway, Sophia Sweetie said the reason they chose to do this was to give all kids the same opportunity to have art in their lives like they have. She said, art helps us grow. Kudos to these 6 girls who are so inspiring. The pantry is sure lucky to have them volunteering. Please support their efforts if you have indeed the opportunity.
Talk about outstanding volunteers.
I know.
I know the pantry has, what, 500 or 600 volunteers, but boy, those 6 I think you said?
Yes, 6 girls,
Those
yes.
are outstanding
Yeah, they
volunteers.
range in age, I believe, from grade 6 through senior in high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is fantastic.
Giving of their time
Yeah.
and talent.
And talent, that's
Great.
for sure. Thanks, Eileen. Well, the Chase and Harwich Port Libraries are joining together to put on the 9th Annual Authors Literary Tea at the Wequassett Resort on Pleasant Bay. This is going to be on Thursday, September 28th, so it's a little bit in the future, but mark your calendar now because this will fill up quickly, I'm sure. September 28th at 1:30 in the afternoon. It's $55 per person. This is for looks like a formal tea. It's plated and served. There will be author presentations, there'll be a book sale, and there'll be a book signing. Anne LeClaire and Lauren Wolk will be there, two authors, and they're going to be there signing their books, I'm sure. This is a major fundraising effort for both the Chase and the Harwich Port Library. And there'll also be a raffle, so this is a great opportunity to meet two very talented authors, as well as have a wonderful afternoon at the Wequassett Resort. So again, that's on Thursday, September 28th at 1:30, and that's the 9th Annual Authors Literary Tea.
And it's nice that it is supporting those two libraries.
It sure is. That's nice
They're
to see.
small but mighty.
They are small but mighty. That's very, very true. Very, very true. And this is a great event that the Council on Aging is putting on. On August 18th, the Pleasant Bay Community Boating has offered an afternoon of sailing on Pleasant Bay to members of the Harwich Council on Aging. The Cranberry Coach will leave the community center at approximately noon on the 18th and will be returning later in the afternoon. While this is a free event, you must submit a medical form and a waiver, available at the COA, prior to registration. Access to the boats is a little challenging, and you will have to be able to walk down a ramp that is approximately 140 feet long and that pitches down to a floating platform. But once you negotiate that, this proves to be a very fun excursion. You do have to register, however. Please call 430-7550 by August 14th. If you have any questions, you can contact Kevin at 430-7551. So that's 430-7551. Contact Kevin if you do have any questions, and they do look forward to seeing you on the water. That's a great opportunity.
I know, and it's free. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it is, but they do have to register, and you know,
and bring that medical.
yeah, they have to have a waiver for that
information,
one.
yes.
Yeah, so, oh wow, what a great opportunity. Every year, the Harwich Police Department does put on the Citizens Police Academy, and we know that our camera person, Joyce, has participated, and she speaks so highly of this.
Yes.
And if you have the opportunity, if you have the time and the opportunity, you should really register for this. And Paul sat down with Kevin Considine to tell us more about it. So if you are interested, take a listen and see what this is all about. So let's take a listen and hear what the Citizens Police Academy is about.
Welcome to Channel 18's Community Journal. Our first guest this morning is Lieutenant Kevin Considine of the Harwich Police Academy. And Kevin, you want to start to tell us a little bit about the Harwich Police Academy, maybe how it began and how you get to be the lieutenant in charge?
Sure. Well, this is our 21st year of the Citizens Police Academy, and Sergeant Dave Jasek started it 21 years ago.
Wow.
And when he retired 3 years ago, I took it over.
Oh, well, good for
So
you.
we're beginning our academy September 7th, so it's coming up quick.
Now, is it always in the fall? And
Yeah,
winter?
yeah, it's always in the fall, usually the first week of September,
Okay,
and we always finish it before the holidays.
good. And are you have another job after that, or are you always involved with this academy?
Yeah, I've got a lot of jobs, a lot of hats, but right now it's just the academy.
Okay, very good.
So this is the Harwich Citizens Police Academy, and we do it every year. This year it starts September 7th, and we end November 9th, and it's every Thursday evening from 6 to 9 p.m.
Well, that seems like a long time to keep somebody's attention. You must have a lot of subjects.
Absolutely. Every week we cover 1 to 2 subjects, and there's a couple reasons why this academy is great. And number one is the citizens of the town get to come in and learn about their police department. So that's the most important thing. Second, and what I find most important, is that we as police officers and members of the police department get to know so many citizens that come in. We have 25 people come in every single year for this academy, and the great people that we've met over the years and we continue to know and continue to help us at the police department is just the best thing.
Very good. We have one of our guests, one of our men right here, Joyce Roach,
Yep,
went to your academy,
absolutely.
and she still talks about it.
Good, good.
Yes.
So I guess we did well then,
You
right?
did very well.
So in the academy, you're right, it's a lot of information in 10 weeks. We cover, and I'll just list a few here. We talk about criminal and constitutional law. We talk about police dispatch and communications. We talk about the detective division and investigations that we conduct with our detectives. We talk about traffic laws in our crash reconstruction unit. We talk about drugs, sobriety testing. We talk about crime scenes. We talk about our bicycle, ATV, and motorcycle unit. We talk about domestic violence, use of force, and firearms. One special class in the middle of the academy, which is an optional class, is our citizens that take the class get to go to the range with us and fire our weapons with us. So that's usually a hit. Other topics we cover are elder affairs, patrol procedures, defensive tactics. Last year we put in a police chaplain section.
Oh, okay.
We have 2 police chaplains at the police department that are invaluable for us. And we also have a class with the Harwich Fire Department, and we discuss our joint operations that we do with the Harwich Fire daily. We work with them, so we put that into there. So you're right, there's a lot of information in 10 weeks to cover.
One of them that seems to be growing in importance is drugs.
Yes, yeah. With the opioid issue going on everywhere, the drug class that we do is 2 weeks long. So it's,
Really? Wow.
it's 6 hours worth of classroom instruction. So we really spend a lot of time to discuss the opioid issue, other drugs, and how we handle that.
Now, I understand the fire department has a drug to revive people.
Yes, yep. And we talk about that too. We have Narcan. The police and fire carry that. So it reverses any drug overdose that we may encounter. So, you know, that is a big topic of discussion during that class. Any of the current trends going on out there, or, you know, how we help people. Whether it's with Narcan, if we go to a medical with an overdose, or follow-up with our patrol investigator and following up with people to try to get them some help. So it's a great thing.
So people, you need help then, right?
Yes, yep, absolutely. So again, it's every Thursday night starting September 7th. It runs from 6 to 9 p.m. Right now, we have 15 people already signed up, so it's a first come, first serve. So I would tell people that if they are interested, to get an application quick, turn it into me. Applications can be found here at the community center. They can be found at Brooks Library, or on our website, harwichpolice.com. Or you can come into the police station and fill one out and just leave it for me. So it's going to fill up quick.
It should. It fills up every year. You usually have an oversupply, don't you?
We do. There's some years that I cannot fill everybody that the requests, so I keep those for the next year and hope those people can come back next year. But
Oh, I hope so.
yep.
So, is that it?
That is it. That is it.
Well, we wish you a lot of luck in getting a full supply of people, and we hope that they all get a lot out of it and enjoy it.
Great. Thank you.
You know, it certainly sounds like an incredibly wonderful course.
Yes, and we have other friends that have taken part in it as well, and it is very informative, and it really gives people a sense of what our police and fire have to deal with every
Right,
day.
and Officer Considine he's a great guy.
Yes,
he really
He
is.
is.
He's
Like
a-
all the officers are.
Yeah, they all are, but we know him sort of personally, and he's a great guy.
Yeah,
he
he is.
really is.
Yes.
So thank you, Paul, for that interview. And folks, we told you it was a short show this week, and
This is it.
this is it. So on behalf of all of us here at Channel 18, we thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and please take advantage of the Police Academy program and also the children's programs at the library for the rest of this summer and all the other things we've told you about going on around this great town of ours. And as Paul would say, do it safely.
That's a great line to end on.
Yes.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye
Bye-bye.
for now.